Tonight, a pair of NFC West rivals set to do battle. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're underway from Seattle. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by the fourth-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first. They better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
First play, he's going to throw. Purdy. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Play action now with Purdy. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Shotgun snap for Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Purdy will sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Purdy on the play action. Completed left side there to Jennings. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. First and 10. They're under Robinson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun is Purdy. Throwing this one back of the end zone. We're looking way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side. On 3rd down, Purdy. That's brought in by
this down to the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
The tight end in motion now. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Byron Murphy there to make the play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Now it's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. To the air on 3rd and long. He completes it in traffic. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
A gain of 9 yards.
Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
Ball is caught, and he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Fullback trying to power it across. And he gets in. Touchdown. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, I mean great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks, nothing.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So now it's the Seahawks' turn to take the field for the first time. And bringing them out, one of the league's best stories from last season, wasn't he? Former number 3 overall pick, coming off that career-defining year, Sam Darnold.
If we had asked Sam Darnold, coming out of USC as the 3rd overall pick in the draft, to write the story of his career, I don't think he would have written some of these chapters. But in the end, it makes you tougher. It makes you grittier. And playing quarterback in the NFL is a lot about that. Your ability to just withstand adversity and to continue to get up time after time after time. And Sam Darnold has shown that kind of perseverance.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
So more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Rolling on first. Here's Darnold. Carter with the grab. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. One stopped by Upton Stout. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
This is Walker on second. Makes the tackle. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. We give up the gut to Walker. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Connection made to Shaheed. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6. That's another Seahawks first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Now here he goes on the boot. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Darnold now to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, well, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. Has him on a quick hitter. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice. It doesn't end up getting an offensive 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Oh, hit, and he fumbles it. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate. Will they put the ball back in his hands, trust him again to hold on to it, and maybe go get that touchdown you know he so badly wants?
Shaheed motioning right. Throw here, 3rd down. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
That's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Seahawks respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Sky Moore on the return. This makes it up to the 25. San Francisco headed out for its second possession of the game. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's completed right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 22. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
1st down, San Francisco.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at 1st down here. Here's Purdy to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
2nd down now, they need 7. Looking to throw, Purdy. Short pass brought in. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and just 2 to go. They kick the running back in motion. Purdy looking to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
A gain of 3 yards.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
1st and 10 from the 43. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Brought down by Lumen.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. You just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
They send the tight end in motion left. On 2nd down, Robinson. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
And we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now Purdy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Working inside the red zone. Jump off caught by his back. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 2nd quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Seahawks 7.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Derink Young to return this.
The Seahawks take over.
So Seattle retakes the field for their 2nd series. It's a touchdown ball. Got 1st and 10. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Now run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It's going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
30-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. To Walker from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They'll throw 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
4th down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. Pulled in at the 20. He's brought down before the return gets far. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun is Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And a stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Giving him an 18-yard pickup there. And that gives the 49ers the first.
And the 49er first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. From the gun, McCaffrey. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kid, it really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, gotta control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Play action now with Purdy. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Purdy looking to throw. That one's complete over the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. On the counter, McCaffrey. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
No springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Purdy to throw it. This is McCaffrey, left side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Ball is caught. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Seahawks 7.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Young on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Seahawks are going to take over late in the half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. And it is enough time to put something together. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun, Darnold. Barner's got it, complete. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. He gets 6 on that play, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. Hits him on the out route. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
And again, it's Darnold. That's dropped underneath. Walker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Dude, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, it's awesome with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
1st and 10, Darnold. There's a screen now for Walker. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Darnold looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
The final throw before the break. Heaving for the end zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks cut into the lead on the last play of the half. Cooper Kupp, the touchdown. Managed that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone.
Eddie Pinheiro.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. Jukes away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seahawks sending their offense out to begin the 3rd quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And just a yard here before this play goes out. It's 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. That's caught. Here's that Charbonnet. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
They've got first down here from the 36. Now an inside give to Walker. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Line up the design keeper. That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for third down. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Let's see what they went with. Third down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Seahawks bring it out the punt team. Michael Dixon will kick it away. It's fielded at the 14. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Dialing up a receiver screen. And this one does not go far.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
The 19-yard line.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. On the toss, it's McCaffrey. Works the sideline to the 30. And he's finally brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that gives the 49ers the first.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
First down, Purdy to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He'll step up, and there he goes. And that's going to be good for a first down from Purdy as he gives himself up to avoid a hit.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3 now. A run with McCaffrey. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And the 49er first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Here's Robinson up the middle. He's got it in the red zone. Escapes the defender. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Now we'll see the medical team head out to the Seahawks. Have an injured player. He's in some obvious pain there. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Seahawks 14.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a walker run. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
39-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Darnold. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. He got away from a couple of defenders, but they just kept coming. This one's going to end the loss, Brock.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. They kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. They'll air it out on 3rd. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
So out now comes the punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Going run again with McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
You know, Kate, these are what I call the body blows. It's not a home run. It doesn't deliver a chunk play, but it's these runs of 1 to 5 that keep you on schedule and take a little bit of steam out of that defense.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 16 yards on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Finds the in route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Now Purdy. Hits him on the in route. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the 49ers with the football and a comfortable lead as well. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And motion the tight end over. Now a give. It's McCaffrey headed right.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. From the gun is Purdy. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Purdy out of the gun on 3rd down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
So 4th down is going to bring out Eddie Pinheiro and the 49ers field goal unit for the first time. This is going to be a 46-yarder. Piniero's kick is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one, Nick. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Now Piniero on to handle the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. We dodged the tackle. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Finds a man, right side. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Darnold. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Here's Darnold to throw. Completes it again to Smith and Jigba. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. And again, it's Darnold. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprised that QB still threw it that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. He tries to sneak it. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's decision time for the offense after that one. If they're stopping you short on a 3rd down sneak, you better be very careful going for it again.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He connects downfield. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They come through massive gain there on 4th down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing on 1st, here's Darnold. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
2nd and 3 now. Throwing here, Darnold. Brought in right side. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Handoff running left, Walker. And he runs it across, touchdown! Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks cut the lead down to 10.
31. Seahawks 21.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Moore with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. '49ers to the line, 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he stopped quickly here, 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. We'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. Taken in on the right side by Pearson. And he'll get it up to the 44. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Purdy will sneak it. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Now try it right with McCaffrey. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. 49ers with a 10-point advantage. We break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. They stick with McCaffrey. Get some space around midfield. And he will have the first down there for the 49ers. And that should do it, Brock. They can take down this win.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, San Francisco.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days. Always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Seattle.